Hey you guys, my name is Keontae and this is my new revamp page. I have a whole new name. If you knew me before, it was Lovely Nana, and I thank you for tuning in and being a loyal subscriber. But today it's gonna be like a weird day. It's my first video with my new name for my channel and I'm super excited. The thing is, it's gonna be a little short story time. Well, I wouldn't say short, but it's gonna be a story time on where I came from, where I am now, and where I'm going. So yeah, let's get into this video.
We want to party, we want to dance. We want to party, we want to dance.
I'm back, so listen, please don't mind my hair. Please don't mind my hair, cause baby, I know it's messed up. I know I got some duke braids in my hair. I know that. You know, gotta listen. I know, but little about me. My name is Keontae. I am 27. I have 3 kids. Yeah, I got 3 kids. 3 kids, and they my pride and joy. So let's get this story started. First off, last year, 2021, 2022 was the year of depression for me. You wouldn't think that by some of the videos you're going to see, but it was a year of depression for me. Like, I was just going downhill slowly. Whether I was working or not, I was just going downhill. And I felt so alone. So, yeah, it was bad. Second thing is, besides me having depression in 2021 and 2022, I could say I was like damn near homeless. But yeah, I was borderline homeless. And it scared me so bad. I end up, cutting a lot of people off, friends, family, whoever it was. I was just cutting them off because I feel like whatever I did for you back in the past, and if I ask for help in the future and I feel like you have it, or like you express more than once, oh, I got this and got that, and I ask for help and you're not able to help me, whether it be, hey, can I sleep on your couch? Hey, can you take my kids to school? Whatever the case may be, it was like the favor was in return. So at that moment, I just cut a lot of people off. I just saw their true colors for what. Okay, so after me cutting people off, I end up staying with my peoples, which was my mom, and I was working. I had got a job at a call center, which I liked it. I liked it because it helped me a little bit just to keep up with most payments that I had for my car, little things that I really needed help with. And besides the fact that I was paying some extracurricular things, it really helped a lot. But a mindset change, like, of me just really like wanting to focus on myself and my kids. I had to do something that was going to be, hey, the black sheep of the family is, the one that's coming up on top. That was me. Like, I had to do something in order to keep myself level-headed. And with me keeping myself level-headed, it's like I was working one day and my homegirl, she was like, okay, she was going to move to Texas, but the part of Texas she was moving to, I was like, oh, girl, they kidnapping people over there. They kidnapping people over there. Like, they're part of Texas. Like, they just kidnapping people left and right. And so I was like, I want to move to Texas. I was dreaming of moving to Texas. So it was like, okay, a no-brainer. Okay, I want to move to Texas. Whether or not she go or not, I really want to move to Texas. And at that moment, as soon as I said that, it just clicked in my head. Like, I went to praying. I was like doing things out of the norm. Like, God, I need a word from you. Is it the right move? Is this good for me? And with that being said, my homegirl, she ended up going to visit, and she ended up coming back and explaining. She was like, girl, the party said, this is after I had told her, do they kidnapping people? And she was like, when she went there, she saw that it was like close to the border. And it was so funny to me because I'm like, bitch, it's close to the border. It's close to the border, bro. And she was like, yeah. And she was like, if she were to get off work, this is the funny. She was like, if she were to get off work, my kids out of this and that, my kids gonna be gone by the time I get there. They're gonna be somewhere lost in Mexico. It was so funny, but it was so true. Like, I had that fear, like, oh my gosh, girl. But even though she didn't decide to move right then and there, I had already had in my head, like, I'm moving. No matter what, I'm moving. I have to make a change. I am depressed. I'm going to work. I'm working, trying to make a change for my kids. And I feel like I have no help. Whether I'm sleeping on someone's couch, in someone's bed, in someone's house, on the floor, I don't care. I feel like I have no help. Even though I probably do have help, people look at it in different ways. I felt like I was unwanted. Me and my kids was not wanted, whether or not we were there or not. I felt like everything and everybody was like against me. And it was like, little things that the family would do. But the good thing that came out while I was there was my dad. I ended up reconnecting with my dad on a high level. Like, we were like close to it. Like, we was really, really close. And so with that being said, I was like, I love him. That's me. And nobody could take that away from me. So long story short, I was with my dad. I was with my dad a lot. And it wasn't like, when I was there in Florida, because I'm no longer in Florida. When I was there in Florida, it was like, she's always visiting him. She doing this for him. She doing that for him. And then it became, she taking his money and this, that, and the third. And this is family seeing it. And so it really got me upset, and it really made me want to leave, but not to the point that I want to leave my dad. But I had no, in my mind, I had no other choice. I done asked God for the signal, and my sign was before my face, and it was like, hey, it's time to go. And so even though he was having problems with his memories, going in and out of dementia, I did express to my dad that I loved him every day that I seen him, that he was the best man in my world, besides my child. I did express that, and he knew that I loved him. And whether or not he knew it, the actions that showed, he'll be like, that's my baby, you come up here to this, because he was staying with some people, and I felt like they was treating him wrong. I felt like they just wanted him for his money, because that's what it expressed. It's like he was in the hospital when I first started visiting my dad. He was in the hospital, and they didn't know what was wrong with him. He was going in and out of, his memory wasn't going back. It was going back and forth. But the people he was staying with, they kind of messaged me and was like, where he gonna be staying at, because he gotta pay rent. And I was like, my dad's still in the hospital. How is he gonna pay rent? He's still in the hospital. He's been in the hospital for this full month. He hasn't been staying there. So it kind of got under my skin. I really got upset with it. So I ended up putting my dad in a nursing home. And I felt like I was doing the right thing for my dad. Because I wasn't going to be there to hands-on take care of him. And when they said that, he needed to pay rent, even though he wasn't there for that whole month, it kind of pissed me off. And so I was like, you know what? I don't need y'all getting his money. I'd rather, the nursing home gives money and they keep an eye on him, because I ain't got time for my dad be at somebody's porch 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and the police being called on my dad when y'all supposed to be watching him. No, he gonna be, monitored 24/7. Excuse me. With that being said, I ain't got time to be playing around. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to pack. I ain't got time to be playing around with nobody. And I expressed it to them, and it was like a big brawl thing of them saying, I want his money. I'm just using him. But I had to put him in a nursing home, so I'm not getting his money. The nursing home is getting his money. So it was really pissing me off. And with that being said, and they thought I was getting money. I was visiting him faithfully. I was that daughter. Like, if I wasn't there before, and if I had a grudge on my dad, if I really held anything against my dad, I was no longer holding nothing against my dad, because he needed me and I was gonna be there. He has 3 kids. I'm the middle child. The oldest in jail, and the young one don't want nothing to do with him. So it's like, Dad, I love you, whether or not they show they love you or not, because I do. I had washed all my dad's clothes. I folded them up. I brought him to the nursing home. I kept him groomed. He didn't like hair on his face. So I kept his face shaved up, tried to get his hair done, to keep him up to par. I had him with, lotion and toothpaste, everything that he needed while he was there, I had provided for him, so that he wouldn't have to pay them to get it for him. You feel what I'm saying? And so after that, after I expressed that I was moving, I was coming to the nursing home constantly, and he, I got my daughter that loved me, and I knew he loved me, hugged me, kissed me, and I loved him, and I knew that, in my mind, it was like, I feel like it's time to go. So I left Florida. I had told my mom that I was leaving, thinking that she was gonna be negative. I didn't expect what came out her mouth. She was like, "Shit, go, leave. Ain't shit here for you anyways." And that's what gave me the ammunition to haul till that day. I had just got my car fixed, and it was about to be a blown head gasket. And when you got a blown head gasket, you can't really drive that far, because it gonna overheat. No. It did not. I drove 18 hours. I drove 18 hours from Florida all the way to Dallas, Texas, baby. Listen, that car got me to and from. Only thing I would say with driving is be careful, because between, I think it's Mississippi and Louisiana, going into Louisiana, like, I was like about to be out of Louisiana or whatever. As soon as I got into Louisiana, I tell you I got lost about 5 times. 5 freaking times. Now, how you get lost 5 times, Keontae? No, I got lost. The GPS kept talking about reroute. Can't find no signal. It was like, the girl that said she went to Texas to visit Texas, she said, don't stop in Louisiana, because she got pulled twice going back and forth. I was like, bro. And as soon as I get in Louisiana, I get lost. Not to mention getting lost in Louisiana. I had to my tire was about to start shredding. Like, somebody was driving in the back of me and seen that, and, beat me down, like, was honking their horn. I had my sister in the car with me. And she rolled down her window. He was like, your tire messed up in the back. You're going to need a new tire. So I ended up getting off on the first exit. And it was in Louisiana. Searched a Walmart. Why did it take me to an abandoned... Bruh. It took me to an abandoned store. And it wasn't a Walmart. It was like an abandoned gas station. So I was like, bruh, I can't. I lost in Louisiana. I done went in circles about 5 times. And I was holding it together, because big pieces of me was like, break down and cry, Keontae. Break down and cry. And I couldn't do that, because I had my babies in the car. I had my sister who was rooting for me in my passenger seat, because if it wasn't for her, I wasn't leaving. I wasn't about to get on the road by myself with my kids, because I felt like I wasn't able to do it. But she was there. I asked her like 5 days beforehand. No, I asked her 2 weeks beforehand. Then I asked her 5 days to, hey, you still come? And she was like, yeah. And then I asked her like 3 days before. And she was like, yeah, I'm still coming. I was like, you packed everything yet? And she was like, what you mean? I said, we gonna be there for like a week. She was like, oh shit. Because she packed for like 1 day. She thought we was going to come. No, we're gonna be there. I'm moving to my place, Everything is happening. It's just on the ball. Everything is happening. And so it was like, when they told me my tire was shredded on my car, I got off on the first exit that I seen, and I went to a gas station, and then searched up Walmart, and it took me to an abandoned gas station. When it took me to an abandoned gas, I just searched up anything, and it took me to like this little Mexican pull-up pop out, room, you know, stuff like that. They I pulled up, told them I need a new tie. They saw my tie, cause they was just gonna put air in it. It was like air on and go. I was like, no, I don't need no air. I need a new tie. And so it was like, it was so quick. Like, I never seen nothing like this. Where I'm from, they saying you finna get out your car, you finna be there for like a good 3 hours. I was done and out within a good 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes, 5 minutes. The way they, I was like, okay, shoot, okay, get in there. And then I was gone. I got paid $100 and I was like, gone with a new tie. So, okay. So, got back on the road. Bro, I got lost. I got lost getting back on the road. It took me in the wrong direction. It took me back. And I was like, this don't feel. It took me backwards. Like, so I had to get off on the exit, go around. It took me backwards twice. And I had to do the same thing. I was like, bro, this is crazy. So I had to use my sister's GPS in order to get back on, because after a while, it kept saying, can't find no signal, can't find no. So I said, this isn't what my friend girl was talking about when she was like, don't go through Louisiana. Don't stop in Louisiana. It had me there like the spirits was trying to kick me. And so it was just so wild. It was just so wild. But I ended up getting over there. Got out of Louisiana. I was so thankful I got out of Louisiana. And then I was on some highways, byways, and they was pumpy all out the way. They talking about roads is better when you leave Florida. You a lie. Y'all lie. Roads will kill you when you leave Florida. And so I ended up in Texas. I was like so thankful. It was still sunlight, so we just went to the store, got something to eat real quick, you know, headed back to the hotel. We was at Hotel 6, which is down the street from our house. Not even good 10 minutes. It's like a good 6 minutes away from my house. But it's across the street from Walmart. So that's what made us go to Walmart. So with that being said, I made it here. I felt so refreshed. I moved into my place. I made it October 16th. I moved into my place on the 19th. Yeah. And so I've been here since. And I asked God for this place. I asked God for a place that I can afford here. But if you want to move, I say just trust yourself. Trust yourself and trust the process of it going right. Don't never, don't never be negative about it. Trust the process, because the process was going to get you through. And the thing is, the 15th, I seen my dad. I left on the 16th. And he ended up passing on the 21st. No, he ended up passing on the 22nd at 7:32 in the morning. And so that really broke me down. But in all actuality, I was like, if he would have passed before I left, I wouldn't have been in Texas. And that hurts me. And I still haven't grieved. Right now, I'm just on my grind. It took me a couple weeks to, get my kids enrolled into school. My sister is down here. She ended up coming the weekend after I came. She ended up coming on the 21st. Yeah, she ended up coming on the 21st, which is her daughter's birthday. And she been here with me since. So I love that, because I still have family with me, and I don't feel comfortable. But at the same time, we not used to. We used to Florida. We ain't never. Well, she probably been out of Florida, but I ain't never been out of Florida. So that's what had me scared of getting on the road by myself. With that being said, it's just with him passing, I haven't grieved. So now I'm on my journey of getting things right. After this video, you're gonna see some clips of the process before. And after, when I was depressed, and I don't know if I still have videos of, that was my phone. My apologies. I don't know if I still have videos of the ride through because I know my sister was taking them while I was driving. Mind you, I drove the whole way, even though she was there with me. I drove the whole way. Big girl energy. But yeah, now it's time for me to get on my grind. I have a business. It's called Lovely Defense, and I'm working on that right now. Working from home as well to fund my business and take care of any bills that I may have. So I just would like you guys to be there on this journey with me. Okay, so period. So a little about what's going on. Enough of the past. You're going to see some snippets from when I was going through that process to, right now and what's happening. First and foremost, I do have a website. It's called Lovely Defense. And if you don't know, I do have a TikTok. It's my name, Keontae P. And you can also go on there because I will be live sometimes. And you can see some of the products that, I have shipped out prior to the launch date, which is today. It was like those who got their pre-orders, who put in their pre-orders and thought, oh, I have to wait. Baby, if you ain't wait, you got your items. You got your items. So, yeah. Besides that, it's a lot of stuff coming. And I just want to let you guys know that it's not too late. It's not too late to make a YouTube channel. It's not too late. It's not too late to do anything you want to do. It's just the fact of the matter is stop being hard on yourself. Whatever you look like, get up and hold that camera up right now. You may procrastinate, hold it up. You don't want to hit record, press record. You need an accountability partner, here I am. Because baby, we leveling up this year. It's 2023. No more slacking, no more procrastination, none of that. Also, with that being said, I am starting a Bible study club because I've been looking for a Bible study group here, and I haven't really found one that, speaks to my heart. So, if you're interested in joining a Bible study club, go ahead and email me below at my email, and I will send you the details. Okay. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you stay to the end of the video, I really appreciate you. Thank you for learning about me. Thank you for being here. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and like this video. Comment on this video whether you liked it or not. What would you do differently? Things that you feel like, you can resonate with. Comment below. Also, if you are here from TikTok, I thank you for stopping by. Hey, boo, hey. How you doing? Okay. Anyways, other than that, if you've been here before the revamp of my channel, which is Lovely Nana, I really appreciate you for being loyal to your girl. Alright? Also, love yourself first before you can love someone else. Peace. What's up, y'all? So, I've just been having like a hard time for a couple months now, and I feel like I just can't seem to get on my feet. So if you didn't know, me and my 2 kids are homeless, and not in aspect because I do have a car, but in aspect that I don't have a place to call home for me and my kids, a place that I feel that is safe and stable for me and my kids. My oldest daughter is with her father. So right now, while I'm trying to get myself together, even though I want my child, I can't do nothing right now because I'm not in a predicament to, make any changes or I don't want to move irrational and then I regret it. And I have 3 kids homeless. But for right now, it's just me and my 2. And it's been a learning journey. It's been a very long journey for me and my son. I know that part, but right now I'm just going by faith. And I know that like when I stress, my face breaks out even more. And when I start worrying about stuff that I know I can give to him and he can handle, it's so hard to let it go, even though you know, like, well, God got it. You know, he told us to lay all our burdens on him. We don't have to carry the weight, but it's so hard to let go when that's all you know. You know, I'm like, they say you know God's voice. It comes as a whisper, but it could be your own voice or others. So now it's like I'm listening, and I feel like God is telling me I need to move out of state. I need to get away from my stomping grounds, what I know, because I'm guessing this is not home. It doesn't feel like home. Yeah, it doesn't feel like home. I feel like I'm just in a dead end and a pit that I just fell in and can't seem to climb out of. I feel like I want my kids to want more. I want them to see more than what we already know. So even though with me having a job, I feel like that's still not enough, because I feel like I'm not even in the space to even like save money, because everybody wants to hand out even though they're not like trying to lift me up. So yeah, that's happening. I am homeless with my 2 kids, depressed, battling depression, anxiety. And so I'm just taking it day by day. And so with that being said, even though I may be in this season right now, I'm not in this season for long. Even though I may be in this state right now, we're not going to be in this state for long. When God moves, he moves. Yeah, so I just need to walk by faith and not by sight, because I don't want to get in God's way of the blessing that has to come, that the blessing is for me. So yeah, so that's the life update, and I will try to keep you guys updated. Okay, so listen, I started it over, and it's the only way it will like stay while I drive. So let me get on with the story. I am on my way to work, to be honest. I'm on the road, and I'm thinking about moving. Y'all won't know where I'm going until I get there. This gonna be like a long ass video. I wouldn't say a long video, but it's gonna, capture, everything that I'm gonna do within the process of me moving to a different state. That's it. Listen, please do not judge my car. It gets me to and from. I mean, yeah. Because, it gets me to and from. I ain't even worried about it. I go to work. But yeah, I am really. This is my first time. Well, my second time really going out of state. Georgia does not count as out of state. It's too close to Florida. That's how I feel. So yeah. But basically, no. So this is like my first time really, really going out of state. Let alone I am moving out of state. And it's so freaking scary to me, but it's like I have to do it, because if I don't do it, I won't be conquering the fear, and I won't be creating a better life for my kids. So I mean, I'm just taking y'all along with me on this little journey for the first time. And I mean, like, if you haven't already, please subscribe to your girl channel. You know, hit that like button, hit that share button, so that, you know, you can see, well, you can get your homies on. And hit that notification bell so you be notified every time your girl posts. Big purr. Your girl birthday is in 9 days. But I'm turning up next month because I'm going out of state to see the places. And I might, to be honest, I just might not come back. Like, if I go out of state, I just might not come back. And that's on purr. I have a couple things lined up. Yeah. I have a couple things lined up for, you know, going there. But this is just me right now. Just getting over some nerves. I'm trying to get better at, you know, posting. So this is still this part of, if you see this video, is gonna be, you know, I've been recorded this already, still in my town study, you know, going through the process. And I feel like when people do this, like when people like move out of state and they have a YouTube channel, it's kind of tough for them, like, to like go through the process beforehand. And they don't really show you. Well, they show you, but they don't really show you. They'll sit down and tell you, like, oh, I did this, that, the third. But I'm literally like, okay, let me take y'all guys along with what I'm doing right now, how I'm doing it. You know, some people, like, they like going up and visiting the place first. My mind is set to go visit the place, but in my mind, I'm like, I'm just gonna stay. Because there's no way I'm gonna come back and, you know, be set. I'm gonna just end up just staying. So that's what my mind is right now. Yeah, I'm on the highway, y'all. So bear with you, girl, because it is like hectic. It's hectic. It's hectic right now. I wouldn't say hectic. It's just nerve-wracking because I really don't like driving on highways. So yeah, that's what it is. Say hi.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Say hi to this right here. Say hi.
Hi.
Right here.
Hi.
Look at this. Look where my finger at and say hi.
Hi.
See?
Hi. How are you doing?
Look at my finger.
My name is Javion, and I'm 6 years old, and I'm in 1st grade, and I'm a good student forever.
High five. All right. What's up, you guys? So I got accepted, and I will be leaving off to Texas on the 16th of October. So today is the 4th of October, and I'm just planning the move, just the drive in general, getting mentally prepared because I am bringing my 2 kids. We're just mapping out right now. I'm going to be mapping out the rest stops and places so that I wouldn't be having to get off the road as much. I'm not gonna drive there all in one day, but we are gonna have to rest and like get something to eat. So I'm just mentally preparing myself. I have like 2 weeks, this week and next week, and then I'm on the road that weekend. So yeah, you guys, I'm taking that step, I'm taking that drive for the first time, going out of state. You guys are coming with me because you know your girl heart finna be racing. For real. But yeah. Why didn't you read your book?
You won't have to worry when
I finished my book, Deontay.
All I need is a bag.
Your new book?
You give me shoulder when I needed it. You show